Hello. I'm Jeremy from TEO2, and today I'll be presenting my EM1 assignment. So for my assignment, for the first question, input values for y equals x squared plus bx plus c. So for this formula, what I did was that I subbed in x, which is -5, so I square it, plus my b value, which is 10, times -5, and from there plus c. And for the rest, it's also like the same as well. So you can see it over here. Yeah. So for the second question, as I display the graph, from the graph, what I can do is that, let's say if I were to play around with the numbers. So let's say if for my b, I'll let's say put 200. You can tell that the graph got steeper. But let's say if I were to change it to around with like c, if I were to put 200 here, you can tell that the starting point and the minimum point of the graph, it changes. So for the third question, the numerical discriminant, what the formula that I use is b squared minus 4ac. But in this question, there isn't an a, so what I'll do is that for the a, I'll just sub it as a 1. So I'll just sub b as 10, then square it, minus 4 times 1 times c, which is 9. And for the numerical discriminant, there will be two answers. So for the first answer, what I'll do is I'll use -b plus square root with the discriminant, then I'll divide it by 2. So I'll get -1. While secondly, I'll use -b minus square root times the discriminant over 2, and hence from there, I'll get -9. So for the fourth question, given the function in completed square form, y goes to x plus b over 2, square root 2 plus c minus b squared over 4. How the graph is shifted is, as I said just now, as I play around with the coordinates, let's say b, the graph will get steeper. But let's say if I play around with like c, the minimum point changes. So from this question, what I would say is that the gradient will affect how the graph will look like. As I change the numbers, the gradient also it will affect how the graph will look like. And for question 5, explaining the changes in solutions for different discriminant values. From this, let's say if I were to have one solution for x, my discriminant will be 0. And if I have two answers for x, my discriminant will be more than 0, so 1, 2, and above. But if I do not have any solutions for x, which means that my discriminant is less than 0, which is a negative value. So just want to thank you for hearing my presentation.